You attempt to help a struggling colleague with well-intentioned advice, and instead of gratitude, you trigger a hostile defensive reaction. This friction rarely stems from the problem itself. It is usually the result of a gap between offering solutions and actually listening. Closing that distance requires a four-step framework designed to lead the interaction toward a specific outcome. That outcome is the validated summary, the moment you provide explicit proof that you understand the speaker's perspective. Securing this confirmation creates the safety needed for an honest exchange. To practice this, identify a specific partner and remove all physical distractions from your workspace. You must set aside the urge to solve the problem immediately. Withholding your advice is the first step toward resolving the communication breakdown. Step 1 is to prepare the space. Effective listening begins internally, by checking your personal biases before anyone speaks. Take a moment to ask yourself, what am I feeling strongly right now? And what are my own values in this situation? This preparation allows you to hold space. This therapeutic principle, originated by psychoanalyst Donald Woods Winnicott, involves providing a safe environment for emotional processing. You hold that space externally through clear, nonverbal cues, putting your phone away, turning to face the speaker directly, and uncrossing your arms. In this stage, your success is measured by total, uninterrupted attention and absolute silence. This mental and physical discipline creates the psychological safety required for the speaker to be honest without fearing a defensive reaction. Step 2 requires you to replace judgment with curiosity. When the speaker pauses, suppress the urge to offer a solution. Instead, use an open-ended question, specifically inquiries that begin with how, what, or tell me about. This is a closed, judgmental approach. Did you mess up the project timeline again? Converting that accusation into a curious inquiry changes the dynamic. What challenges are you facing right now with the project timeline? Avoid using why questions during these sensitive moments. Asking why typically triggers a defensive justification response, which halts open exploration. Utilizing what and how encourages the speaker to collaboratively explore the issue, rather than defend their past actions. Step 3 is to reflect for total meaning. Based on the active listening methodology established by Carl Rogers, this requires capturing the speaker's complete intent. True comprehension requires identifying both the literal content and the underlying emotion. Consider a coworker who says, "I'm finally finished with that damn spreadsheet." The literal content is that the task is complete. The underlying emotion is frustration and exhaustion. You respond by targeting that emotion directly. "It sounds like this task has been incredibly frustrating." Do not simply repeat their words. Parroting the speaker's exact vocabulary does not prove you have understood them. Translating their underlying emotion into your own words proves that you are processing their experience rather than just recording their speech. Step 4 is the summary validation check. At a natural transition in the conversation, summarize the partner's entire viewpoint in your own words. Verify your accuracy by asking, "Is that right?" or "Did I miss anything?" This step is only complete when the speaker explicitly and verbally agrees with your summary. To master this habit, use the restatement rule during group discussions. This flowchart shows the rule in action. A participant must restate the previous speaker's point to that person's complete satisfaction before they are allowed to state their own opinion. Securing this explicit agreement removes communicative ambiguity, turning a standard interaction into absolute verified empathy. When you secure that final validation, you have closed the loop and proven your understanding of the other person. And this explicit confirmation untangles interpersonal defensiveness. It reduces workplace conflict by establishing a foundation of structural trust. Accurate listening requires reflecting the total meaning of the message, rather than preparing a reply. Deploy the restatement rule in your next meeting to see how quickly it stabilizes the room's emotional climate.